Professor Ayo-John. I'm the Director Center for Entrepreneurial Studies here at FUNAAB. I sincerely appreciate the Chief Host, the Vice Chancellor, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Professor Olushola Babatunde Kehinde, the host, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor Undi Akiyemi, and the co-host, the Acting Director, Information and Communication Technology Resource Center, ICTREC, Mr. T.O. Shoretire, for the honor and pleasure for having me here today to deliver the FUNAAB webinar series 17.0. Today, I'm speaking on a crucial topic that affects the future of our students and our community as a whole. The topic is Entrepreneurial Skills Development, a must-have in the university system for global relevance. The outline for this webinar will begin with a background for this topic as it concerns us in Nigeria. Then I will move on to provide an overview of the topic and then state the objectives of the webinar. Thereafter, I shall be defining the entrepreneurial skills and then technical vocational education. The key entrepreneurial skills will be highlighted, as well as how to develop or cultivate the entrepreneurial mindset. In the course of the webinar, I will be emphasizing key entrepreneurial activities undertaken at the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies here at FUNAAB, and the key roles the institution is playing to ensure students and the staff acquire these skills through institutionalizing the ICSS entrepreneurship model. I will be rounding up with some facts and statistics to support entrepreneurial skills development and then conclude. Let me at this point provide a background for why entrepreneurship is crucial and important. The background for entrepreneurship education in the curriculum of tertiary education in Nigeria. The quest for white-collar jobs and unemployment in the country, with many Nigerian graduates having to stay 3 to 4 or more years after graduation before getting a job, or no job at all, and also the fact that currently 7 out of 10 Nigerian graduates remain unemployed or underemployed became a social issue. These statistics and the recent trends were emphasized during the 16th webinar series by the alternative person of the Employability Committee, Professor Kehinde, who delivered the lecture on leveraging on the triple helix model with competence-based learning to enhance employability. Thus, unemployment increased astronomically, leading to a high level of poverty and unprecedented levels of crime, such as kidnapping, armed robbery, internet fraud, prostitution, child trafficking, just to mention a few. It is obvious, then, that the age-long formal education turned out graduates with job-seeking mindsets as opposed to job creation. They thus lacked the entrepreneurial traits like self-motivation, drive, and innovation needed by the world of work and employers and labor. It has been established that high levels of unemployment is often associated with a low degree of entrepreneurial activities. That is, where people are not motivated to set up business enterprise, the rate of unemployment will be very high. These reasons above justify the need to reposition and transform education in Nigeria, especially the tertiary sector, towards entrepreneurial drive for job creation, global competitiveness of Nigerian graduates. As such, these imbalances in the curriculum needed to be addressed. It was in 2006 that the federal government, through the Ministry of Education, directed that entrepreneurship education should be incorporated in all programs offered in our tertiary institutions of learning. The idea behind this is to engender the production of entrepreneurs with superior attitudes, skills, and abilities that bring about creativity, innovativeness, and enterprise. This, in the long run, will help address the problem of unemployment among the youth, then reduce the case of restiveness and create wealth among the populace of Nigeria. Therefore, the main idea of entrepreneurship was to help undergraduates to begin their own business along their chosen field of endeavors when they graduate. Essentially, to achieve this, The environment for development should, among other things, promote the culture of entrepreneurship among university students and address the problems that will eradicate poverty and eliminate unemployment among the graduates. First, it was in 2007-2008 session, the NEC mandated the compulsory inclusion of entrepreneurship education into the curriculum of programs in tertiary institutions of Nigeria to equip the students to be fit for all purpose Nigerian labor market. This led to the establishment of the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies in March 2011 here at FUNAAB. The vision of the center is set out to serve as a main center for the education and growth and development of sustainable entrepreneurial culture and skills among the university students and to generate and the general public for the management of small and medium enterprise. The mission to provide facilities and expertise that will prepare the growth and development of small and medium enterprises through sustainable quality, effective and dynamic entrepreneurial coaching and assistance in business plan development and finance. The center has two objectives, and that is to create and provide an academic environment such as FUNAAB in which students will be exposed to an entrepreneurial environment through classes, seminars, lectures, and active participation in various entrepreneurial activity. Second is to help students develop the skills that will prepare them to deal with challenges of operating in a business environment that favors creativity and risk-taking. I will at this point in time provide an overview for today's webinar. You will agree with me that we are living in a world that is rapidly changing, driven by technological advancements, shifting global economies, and evolving societal needs. The traditional model of education, where students are prepared for a specific job, is no longer sufficient. Our students need to be equipped with the skills to adapt, to innovate, and create their own opportunities in this uncertain and rapidly changing world. Entrepreneurial skills development is the key to unlocking this potential. Entrepreneurship is not just about starting a business. It is about developing a way of thinking, a mindset that is focused on innovation, creativity, and problem solving. It's about being able to identify opportunities, assess risk, and take calculated decisions. Now and in the future, entrepreneurship skills will be essential for success in various industries and careers. With the rise of the gig economy, automation, and artificial intelligence, the job market is becoming increasingly uncertain. Entrepreneurship skills will enable our students to navigate this uncertainty, to create their own opportunities, and to stay relevant in the workforce. Entrepreneurship skills development can have a positive impact in our local economy. First, by fostering a culture of entrepreneurship, we can encourage our students to start businesses that create jobs, stimulate innovation, and contribute to the growth of our community. In preparing our students for this future, it is essential and important that we prioritize entrepreneurship skills development not only in our curriculum, but through specialized entrepreneurship courses such as the ICSS entrepreneurship modules, through coaching, seminars, workshops, and other learning opportunities such as incubators, accelerator programs, hackathons, and also by encouraging staff and faculty members to integrate entrepreneurship into their teaching, research, and mentorship programs. The webinar today will showcase the resources we have within the university, specifically at the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies, that drives and enhances entrepreneurship skills development. By doing so, we will ensure that entrepreneurship training will empower our students with the knowledge, skills, mindset necessary to succeed and improve their global competitiveness. We can all foster a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship that benefits not only our students but our personal and professional growth and development of our local community and beyond. Hence, The objectives of this seminar today are: 1. To create awareness on the importance of entrepreneurial skills development in today's global economy. 2. Identify the key entrepreneurial skills required for success. 3. Learn how to develop entrepreneurial skills through formal education and training and practice. 4. To understand how entrepreneurial skills development can enhance global relevance. 5. Learn and understand how institutionalizing the ICSS entrepreneurship model building side assents for students in FUNAAB will enhance entrepreneurship and global relevance. This brings me to the basic question: what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship could be viewed as the capacity and willingness to develop and organize and manage a business venture along with all of its risks to make profit. A major role played by entrepreneurs is to identify problems in the society and to take advantage of them. Entrepreneurship training is crucial today for many reasons, including venture creation leading to job opportunities, drives innovation leading to increased competitiveness, reduced poverty and inequality, economic growth through development of micro, small and medium enterprises, skill development, empowerment, global relevance, and building skills gap to enhance employability. I also want to make mention of technical vocational training here because it is important when it comes to acquisition of relevant skills that we are discussing today. I want the audience to note that entrepreneurship education is used interchangeably with entrepreneurship training and skills acquisition. It is, however, not synonymous with vocational education or business education. Vocational and technical education are in most cases used interchangeably. However, though similar, they are not the same. Vocational education is an aspect of technical education that lays emphasis on skills acquisition and functional education for the development of the society. That is, it leads to employment in a job, a trade, or vocation. I'll move on straight to definition of entrepreneurial skills. So, what are entrepreneurial skills? Entrepreneurial skills refer to the set of skills, knowledge and attitudes that enable individuals to identify opportunities, create value, and innovate in a rapidly changing world. These skills include creativity and innovation, problem solving and critical thinking, resilience, adaptability, marketing and communication, leadership and teamwork, financial literacy, management, among others. What is the importance of entrepreneurial skills development in today's global economy? Of course, with the job market revolution, acquisition of entrepreneurial skills will help you stay afloat, relevant in the job market. There are some jobs today that are extinct and people have permanently lost their jobs because they did not go with the time or acquire the relevant skills to make them function effectively in the society. Global competitiveness. Entrepreneurial skills like critical thinking, innovation and collaboration are highly valued in an increasing globalized market. With entrepreneurship skills, there will be rise in startups. Yes, because it drives innovation and creativity, brings about new goods and services into the society. So there will be increased startup, increased employability, there will be global relevance, culture, innovative culture, economic contribution. Entrepreneurs drive innovation, create jobs, and contribute to the gross domestic product growth. So this brings me to key entrepreneurial skills to enhance global relevance. For the purpose of this webinar, I'm just highlighting a few. There are many others, but I'm highlighting a few key skills for today. Number one, we're talking about innovation and creativity. Creativity is imagination or using original ideas to create something new. Firms are keen to encourage creativity. Creativity is the ability to think outside the box and introduce novel ideas, products, or services. Creativity leads to innovation. Entrepreneurs drive innovation by creating unique solutions to problems. This has virtually led to new inventions that revolutionize the world. Today, we have smartphones, electric vehicles, 3D printing, etc. We have service innovation like ride-hailing, Uber, online education platform like Coursera, Udemy, tech innovation, artificial intelligence, internet, and much more. Two is the problem solving and critical thinking. This is the ability to analyze challenges, assess potential solutions, and implement effective strategic solutions. These skills enable individuals to develop problem-solving skills essential for navigating complex global challenges and opportunities. Entrepreneurs have these attributes, and they basically provide solutions to problems with a view of making money from it. Leadership and teamwork. Leadership refers to the ability to lead and manage a team and a venture effectively and successfully. These entrepreneurial skills foster leadership and teamwork, enabling individuals to build and manage high-performing teams and make informed decisions in a rapidly changing global environment. Marketing and communication skills. These include persuasive and clear communication, essential for pitching business ideas, negotiating deals, and engaging customers. This skill also helps entrepreneurs effectively articulate their vision and value proposition. Strong marketing strategies attract and retain customers. These include digital marketing strategies, content marketing, and social media engagement. Adaptability and resilience. Adaptability is being open to new ideas, approaches, and technologies. It is the ability to quickly respond to changes in the market, industry, or environment. It is the development of skills and competence needed to function effectively in the rapidly changing world as a result of globalization. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after failure or setback. Entrepreneurs face many setbacks and failures, but they learn from their mistakes, develop more effective strategies, and bounce back. Resilience is about flexibility. Entrepreneurs who adapt to new technologies such as artificial intelligence, use of the internet, can stay ahead of the competition and create new opportunities. Finally, financial and business literacy for the purpose of this webinar. It involves understanding the principles of the budgeting, accounting, investment, and economic models. It involves creating a personal budget that accounts for income, expenses, savings, and debt. It is essential for managing resources, assessing risk, and ensuring profitability. It also involves understanding the importance of strategic planning, creating a business plan, and implementing strategies to achieve business goals. How to develop an entrepreneurial mindset. Entrepreneurial mindset is a way of thinking that emphasizes creativity and innovation and risk-taking. It's about being adaptable, resilient, and open to new opportunities. It is about embracing uncertainty and using it as a catalyst for growth. Now, you ask the question, how do you develop an entrepreneurial mindset? First, is to cultivate the culture of curiosity and to stay open to opportunities. Second, take calculated risk. Entrepreneurship is all about taking risks, but it is also about being smart about those risks. Third is to focus on innovation and not just reiteration of what has been invented before. It is true that entrepreneurship requires innovation, that is creating something entirely new and groundbreaking. Fourth is to build a strong support network by surrounding yourself with people who share your vision, who can offer guidance and support. Also, it is important to learn from one's failure. Entrepreneurship is not a straight line to success. It's a journey marked by twists and turns, setbacks and failures. But it is in those moments of failure that we often learn the most. Fifth is to integrate entrepreneurship into your curriculum and career. Whether it's through taking formal courses, workshops, or extracurricular programs, it will provide you opportunities to learn about entrepreneurship and develop entrepreneurial mindset and skills. Sixth is through mentorship and networking opportunities from partners and collaborators who have access to cutting-edge technology and equipment. Finally, developing an entrepreneurial mindset is crucial for success in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world. By cultivating a culture of curiosity, taking calculated risk, focusing on innovation, driving a strong support network, and learning from failure, individuals and institutions can develop the entrepreneurial mindset necessary to thrive in the 21st century. This brings me to activities and trainings here at the for Entrepreneurial Skills Development here at the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies in FUNAAB. First, we have the execution of the entrepreneurial modules, the ICSS. I'll be speaking to this in a moment. We have entrepreneurship trainings. We have a lot of external collaborators that they collaborate with us to run different trainings to acquire different skill sets, entrepreneurial skill sets for our students. Currently, we are developing a database of student entrepreneurs for tailored and targeted training. One big aspect of our entrepreneurial center is the running of vocational trainings for skills acquisition. We have business development clinics, the pre-incubation program, and with the ICSS we have trainers, facilitators, and coaches here in FUNAAB that can take you through the process of your business idea generation and validation to developing your business model canvas and development of your business plan. We also carry out trainings on how to pitch your business ideas and also on financial literacy. We have accelerator programs. This is majorly the start module where digital marketing skills are emphasized and the funding opportunities. Yes, this brings me to the issue of institutionalizing ICSS entrepreneurship for students in FUNAAB to enhance their entrepreneurial skill development and global relevance. Here I will emphasize the key role and initiatives of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, Abeokuta, to strengthen entrepreneurial skills development. At this juncture, I want to appreciate the Vice Chancellor, Professor O.P.K.D., and the management staff for the drive and passion to ensure that the students of FUNAAB have the much needed entrepreneurial skills for their growth, employability, self-reliance, global relevance, economic status and growth, business development, as well as small and medium enterprise development for economic growth and national development. For brief information, I'd like to create this background. The university, in collaboration with GIZ, has a working relationship and partnership with Global GIZ Germany on institutionalizing ICS entrepreneurship module in FUNAAB, and it is domiciled at the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies. About 2 years ago, FUNAAB initiated the collaborations with GIZ with a statement of commitment to institutionalize the ICSS entrepreneurship modules by making it mandatory for FUNAAB students. GIZ has trained some FUNAAB staff and certified them as TSCs, that is trainers, facilitators and coaches, to handle ICSS in FUNAAB. What is ICSS module? The I stands for inspire. The inspire is a self-discovery, career sensitization, employability and entrepreneurship module. There is a facilitator's guide and a workbook for this entrepreneurship module. And this entrepreneurship modules, this particular inspire actually covers the niche for development of competence skills necessary for employability. The inspire is a must-have for all new students in FUNAAB, because this entrepreneurship module introduces the student to the different career pathways that we have, as well as introduces the student to the different sectors of the Nigerian economy. So as soon as a student gets into the university, the student ought to be inspired towards a particular career path that the student will develop interest and follow through. And that is what Inspire offers. So it offers you the pathway of entrepreneurship or self-employment, which is business ownership or employment with the public or private sector. So it prepares the students specifically for employment, and the deliverables include preparation of CV, cover letters, and a personal model canvas, which is like a branding. It will also emphasize preparation for interviews, salary negotiations, and employee rights. There is a overlap of this module. Of course, the career services and linkages units were only introduced last year, 2023. So it is not out of place to harmonize these overlap with the career services and linkages unit, so that we can harness our strengths to deliver this module. This module is essential not only for the students, but also for the staff, for level advisors and mentors, so that by the time you go through this module, you'll be on the same page and better prepared and able to inspire and guide your students towards the right career path. The C is for create. Create is for those who are nursing business ideas or for young business owners. And the module create is basic entrepreneurship, ideation, and business module canvas. It also has a workbook and a facilitator's guide. The topics are displayed, and one key thing here is that is the development of the business model canvas. Here at FUNAAB, we have run some cohorts of creates in the last few years. This module is very important, essential, and highly effective. It will guide the students through business idea generation and validation, market analysis, to understand the customer pain and points. It will take them through the process of design thinking, brainstorming, prototyping, and testing. This particular module will drive innovation and creativity through brainstorming sessions. In the course of running these modules, real life examples are taken. These modules are not taught in the formal setting. They are facilitated, they are taught through coaches and trainings. Role plays are involved, videos, and use of teamwork, brainstorming sessions, design thinking, and each participant or student or individual is able to use examples from their own field of specialization or interest. It also builds leadership and adaptability, financial literacy, and this is the module that essentially promotes startup. By the time a student is exposed to this create module, it will stimulate the interest for venture creation. And because this module takes the student through step-by-step guide from business ideation to validation to the product development, the business is almost 100% sure to succeed. So I advise that if you have not gone through create, your business will not be running at its peak. If you are not seeing a business idea, create is for you. And with create, you are able to develop critical thinking skills. You are able to innovate. You are able to develop new goods and services. With create, you are able to develop your customer persona to understand their pain points, so that the product that you are creating will arrive to the customer on target, without missing the target. So the first S is for start. Start is business planning and financial projection, preparation and pitching. This module is for those who are already in business, and incidentally is not only for students, for staff, and for business owners. Even within this community, they can key into start. And start actually, you gain digital marketing skills. You are taught how to develop your business plan, and you have access to funding opportunities. Finally, is for the second S is for scale, and this is for those who have established businesses who want to scale up and be able to pitch to investors. So it's important to note that the ICSS is a certificated module, and we have some certified facilitators and coaches here in FUNAAB. We have Professor Obayelu is one of us, Professor Lawrence Ebeyali, Professor Yabo Kendi, and a host of others. This was a create. We ran it for the graduating class in 2023, and I'm also certified for this program. So moving up to entrepreneurship trainings and sense. Time to time we run entrepreneurship trainings for students to enhance their skill sets and competencies, and we have an upcoming entrepreneurship training program which we have tagged From Passion to Profit, and it's essentially we're going to train on development of entrepreneurial skills, business planning, products, marketing and sales, and how to pitch to investors, sources of funding and benefits. is coming up soon, early in the new year. And part of the benefits from this program will include mentoring, business incubation, business coaching, and access to funding opportunities. We shall be partnering with our collaborators from outside the university for this program. We also have an upcoming event, the hackathon competition. The theme is advancing tomorrow's world today, and is to feature solutions to real human problems. And by this, we are doing this hackathon competition open to the students. This is also a way to drive creativity and innovation, and of course there will be winners. And it's also a way to celebrate entrepreneurship and to create awareness. This is also coming up soon. Also at the center, we have sent out forms to actually assess, and it's a kind of a research to know the proportion of our students that are actually involved in one form of entrepreneurship venture or the other, to know their skill sets, and to also assess the areas in which they will be needing further training. These will drive incubator programs, accelerator programs, and of course by tailor-made trainings for different target groups, we'll be able to achieve increased startup, have mentoring programs and collaborations, networking and communication. Vocational training for skills acquisition is a big part of the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies. It is also important to mention here that vocational skills are also very important, and statistics have it that globally there is shortage of technical manpower. So acquiring vocational skills also means to an end to job creation, self-reliance, income generation, and economic growth. So we always have trainings. Keep up with us at SENS. Time to time we have various trainings both for staff and for students. This is some part of the trainings that we had this year. These are students of this university, 200 level students, doing vocational training on CCTV installation. We have another group here, students on training fashion design, here at the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies. We also run a skills acquisition training program with NAS Association. Still on the vocational training for skills acquisition, we have students here doing training for videography at the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies. We also have the third-form entrepreneurship training for staff here at the university this year. Apart from trainings, we also have services that we offer, commercial services at the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies. We have the SENS Digital Printing Studio. It is for training and for commercial purposes, for large format printing, digital image printing, sublimation printing, memos, production jotters and flyers, certificate programs, practical manuals, and creation of souvenirs. So you can just walk in, and I'm sure you will be. Our prices are highly competitive. We also have the SENS Photo Studio. It is for trainings, and we also cover events like photo shoots, outdoor photos, weddings, birthdays, and anniversary. The studio is a standard professional studio, and you can always come in, and we'll be glad to work for you. Here at the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies, we also have workspaces. We have training centers, for incubation programs, for innovating problem, for critical thinking. So we have an IT workspace at the center. Here we also take trainings in graphic designs, digital marketing, NYC registration, web design training, and computer appreciation. At the Center for Entrepreneurial Studies, we also have conference rooms, lecture theater, and workspaces for our conferences, our trainings. And by this, we expect that you will come to the center to utilize these resources. Please visit us today to learn a skill. You don't have to wait till the retirement before you take the skill. Now is the time. We are not alone in this business. We have our partners and collaborators. Of course, as I said, we collaborate with the GIC, we collaborate with the Next Technologies Lagos, the Next Big Deal, the Academy for the Arts, with SMEDAN, and much more. So, on the webinar facts and statistics, according to the World Economic Forum, more than a third of the desired skills for most jobs will comprise of skills that are not yet considered or crucial for today, which means there will be need for skill and reskilling. A report by the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor found that entrepreneurship education and training can increase entrepreneurial intention and activities. According to a report by the Kaufman Foundation, entrepreneurship education can improve entrepreneurial skills such as opportunity recognition, risk management, and resource allocation. A study at the National Endowment for Financial Education found that entrepreneurs who receive entrepreneurship education and training are more likely to start and grow successful businesses. According to a report by the World Bank, entrepreneurship is a key driver of economic growth, job creation, and innovation. A call to action. So what can we do to develop our entrepreneurial skills? Here are some action steps. Institutionalization of ICSS in FUNAAB is necessary to enhance entrepreneurial skills development and global relevance. It is a collective effort. Individual and institutional development is necessary, and the slogan is "Leave no one behind." Therefore, staff and students are encouraged to take up these entrepreneurial trainings. Micro, small, and medium enterprise owners within this university community are also encouraged to come and take our entrepreneurship modules to enhance their business visibility and success. Therefore, it's important for all to embrace the culture and mindset of entrepreneurship. Students and staff should develop entrepreneurial approach and skills into their studies, work, and everyday life. Staff and students should acquire entrepreneurial skills, visit and attend programs organized by SENS, and attend entrepreneurship events and conferences. This is also a call on the management and online industry and all relevant stakeholders to support and celebrate entrepreneurship innovations more than ever before, and also to empower the center to achieve her mandate and objectives. Remember, developing entrepreneurial skills takes time and practice, so start today and you'll be well on your way to achieving global relevance. Please follow us on our social media, Instagram at sense_FUNAAB, and on Facebook. If you just want to live, take up a job. But if you want to make money and impact on humanity, be an entrepreneur. At this juncture, I want to extend my appreciation to all members of staff as well as partners of SENS for your immense support during the year. I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and prosperous New Year in advance. Thank you very much. So the question here, ICSS modules will take how many months to weeks in your center to do? The ICSS program is hybrid. If you are available on ground, it's between if it's compressed 5 days, full length is 10 days, and of these 10 days you have 3 days physical and 7 days online training. The center needs more exposure. What are you doing to let awareness be felt within and outside? Yes, that is why the purpose for this seminar, webinar, is to actually let the whole world, not just the community, to know that this center exists, it has its resources, it's meant to serve the university community and the environment, and all are welcome to sense, to utilize and take advantage of the resources that we have there.